Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to World Wrestling Affliction, Blood and Thunder PLE. Now, I want to make a quick apology. The production team tried getting the videos out on time. However, there was a little bit of a corruption of the upload. In other words, I uploaded the videos and then I thought they uploaded, but they had corrupted. And it turns out that I hadn't recorded episode 3, so I waited till I had a chance to record it and upload all 3 in one day. But I digress. We are back with night 3, the final night of the evening, and it is here representing Eminence and their tag team championship match. Isabella Hunt and Alex Butler defending their tag titles that they won at Wrestle Empire in that triple threat tag team ladder match. Now, the men's side of Eminence weren't successful in night 2. Will these two girls here be successful in defending their titles that they just won back against a team that we don't know who it's going to be? Wait, no, it's not, is it? It is! Ladies and gentlemen, the Beauty Circle has arrived. On the left there, we have Hana Matsumoto. On the right, we have Remy Sears, and in the middle is Valerie Clover. The Beauty Circle, very dominant on the indie scene in the women's divisions, carrying championships wherever they go. Absolute fan favorites here, making their debut in World Wrestling Affliction. Now this trio definitely means business if they're entering this match for the Women's Tag Team Championships. And we're off. Opening up with Remy Sears and Alex Butler to kick off this first match of the evening. Now, on top of this match, don't forget we also have both the Men's World Championship coming up next between Trav and Andre Salas. And to close out our first PLE of the season, Queen Ivy, our World Heavyweight Champion in the women's division, will be defending her title against, we don't know who her opponent is yet. It's the referee's choice. The general manager's choice, I should say, not the referee's. I don't know why I said the referee there. And now Valerie Clover talking down to Alex Butler. These two have a bit of history in the past in Alpha Omega Wrestling, so it makes sense that those two would have a bit of a talking to here. But Alex Butler representing Eminence, just very dominant here in the early goings of the match. And the ref stopping Remy Sears from hitting the ropes there. Unfortunate timing for the ref, but probably a good timing for the ref for Remy Sears, if you think about it. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Definitely not enough for the 3. And now Isabella Hunt tagged in. Now Isabella Hunt and Alex Butler definitely have been working together well as a tag team since they formed as the Chick Crew last season, being multiple-time women's tag champions, being the first women's tag champions of this season. But they have a very tough challenge here between them with Remy Sears and Hana Matsumoto of the Beauty Circle. As I said, the Beauty Circle, this trio has held titles in every company they've been in, and they've been together for many years, and they know each other inside and out, and they know when they need to work together, when they need to let their tag team partner do their own thing. Like Hana Matsumoto just absolutely teamworking Isabella Hunt into her corner. Wait, is that Quantum up on the rope? He just took a turnbuckle cover off, and the ref noticing it immediately. And Remy C is talking down to Isabella Hunt for tagging in Hana Matsumoto again. Hana misses the kick, but I think Isabella Hunt was still a bit drowsy there because she didn't do anything after the cover. But after the counter, I should say. And now Hana immediately on Alex Butler. Isabella Hunt on the ground on the outside. And then the punch from Matsumoto now. Hana on the outside of the ring. Oh, what a move there. And this whole new side of Alex Butler that she's been showing here in this match with the new hairdo, the skull face paint, the new look that both the girls of Eminence are rocking, it's a far cry from what she was wearing last season, let's just say that. And for the first time, even though they've shown each other that they can work together as a team. Oh, here we go. Tagged Isabella Hunt. As I was going to say, even though they've shown that they can work together as a team, they now are dressed as a team. But Remy C is tagged in. Hunt immediately goes to the punches, but Sears counters as she picks her up for a power slam. Goes to the cover now. One. Kick out at one. Oh, big power slam there. Well, spine buster, I should say. From Isabella Hunt. And then Hunt gets Sears in the corner, makes the tag. Double axe handle onto the arm. Eminence have turned this match back into their favor now. Sears back to her feet. Oh, big belly-to-belly suplex from Butler. Gets Sears in the corner, talks some trash to her, turning her around, not going for the tag this time. Oh, assaulting the shoulder there of Remy Sears. Now Sears targeting the head of Alex Butler. Gets her in the corner. Talking her own trash for a bit. Oh, what a move there from Sears. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. That's not enough for the 3 count. Tags in Hana now. Hana immediately attacking Alex Butler on the ground, targeting that arm. Butler with the counter. Hunter with the counter. Big slap and a punch and a punch. Trip up. Goes to the second rope. Second splash. Second rope splash. Hana has Butler back in the corner. Tags in Remy once again. As you see, they work really well as a tag team. Diving shoulder charge off the top rope. Oh, misses the kick. And Butler with the counter once again. Reverse DDT there. Sia's back to her feet. Butler has her in the corner, talking trash once again. These two teams obviously have a lot of animosity for each other. The constant trash talking here in this match. It's Sia's with the counter. Oh, what's she going for? Just the attacks and slaps to the back, kicking her in the gut there. Oh, and there's the Remy kick. Goes to the cover now. 1, 2, 3. No, that is not enough. The fans can't believe it. Remy can't believe it. The fans getting right behind this tag team wrestling here to kick off night 3 of Blood and Thunder. Now, has her in the corner, talking her own trash again. Punch to the face. And then the foot to the face in the corner there. Oh no. Oh, the knee drop in the corner from Alex Butler. Butler now finally making it back to Isabella Hunt. Matsumoto in the corner. Hunt just throwing those punches and kicks. Oh, roll up. Goes to the cover. 1, 2. Oh, roll up reverse. 1, 2. And a kick out. And Hana Matsumoto smart to roll immediately out of the ring there after kicking out of that pin. Now, Alex Butler being tagged back in may not be the smartest choice here, if you ask me. But you didn't ask me, so it's fine. Oh, belly to belly off the top rope, goes to the cover. Remy's there to break it up immediately. Possibly saving her partner from losing this match here. There goes the top rope. Calling for Matsumoto to get to her feet. Decides not to go for a dive, it would seem. Maybe she realized Matsumoto was out of range for a jump and decided not to miss. Locking in a brilliant headlock, just standing on the hair of Hana Matsumoto there. Now has her in the corner. Boot to the face in the corner. Why is Isabella Hunt allowing that to happen? Goes to the cover now. 1, 2, 3. And the Beauty Circle have won the Women's Tag Team Championships, ladies and gentlemen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was An amazing debut here in World Wrestling Affliction for the Beauty Circle. That was one very back and forth tag team match. I mean, Eminence and the Beauty Circle definitely had a bit of animosity for each other. The constant trash talking, the very good use of tags between both teams here. But at the end of the day, Hana Matsumoto was able to get the victory for the Beauty Circle. And now Hana Matsumoto and Remy Sears are now your new women's tag team champions. So let's move on to our semi-main event of the evening. It is the Men's World Heavyweight Championship. Now this is a very interesting match here that we have for you. This man right here, Andre Salas, last season joined Parabellum, which was run by his opponent here tonight, Trav. Was the most dominant Intercontinental Champion we had that season. And then the moment he lost the title, Trav turned his back on him. Andre Salas has claimed, look, you know, I lost my way last season. I want to prove to the fans that, you know, I've changed. And I want an opportunity to beat Trav to do it. Trav did not agree with this, but he said, look, you've set up this match, so it's going to be malicious compliance. What the hell? That's Trav just blindsiding Andre Salas here. What did he mean when he said malicious compliance? Just assaulting Andre Salas on the outside of the ring here. Just beating him brutally with that bat. This is just unreal, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe this. And Trav, oh no, what are you doing? Oh, big scoop slam onto the ground there. Now Trav with another steel chair. The ref should be calling this match. And immediately, as soon as the bell rings, Trav gets himself disqualified. Andre Salas is the winner, though due to championship advantage, Trav holds his championship. I'm sure there's going to be a bit of a downside here to that match. For now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our main event of the evening. The Women's World Heavyweight Championship, and hopefully we actually have a title defense here tonight. As this lady right here, Queen Ivy, the first WWA Women's World Champion, the first two-time WWA Women's World Champion. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, no, that is correct, because Kitty Hagen never won the title back after losing it. So, this woman right here, very decorated, joining forces again with her partner, TK Landon, to rejoin the Rebel Club after she had a season on her own without the Rebel Club's influence. And that was one hell of a triple threat match that we saw for the Women's World Championship at Wrestle Empire between Whitney Ranger, Kitty Hagen, and Ivy Fisher, now just Queen Ivy. And who will her opponent be here for this world title match? I suspected just as much. Ladies and gentlemen, fresh off their women's tag team title win, the Beauty Circle are back, and this time it is Valerie Clover's opportunity at Championship Gold here tonight. Could the Beauty Circle walk out with the title around all three of their waists? As that woman right there in the middle, Valerie Clover, challenges Queen Ivy here for her World Championship. Could you imagine a better debut for the Beauty Circle than to walk out holding both the Women's Tag Championships and the Women's World Championship all in their first night here in the company?
Introducing the challenger from Seattle, Washington,
Valerie Clover definitely looking to make a name here in her debut match.
Australia, the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, the Queen Ivy.
And Queen Ivy, the first ever women's WWA World Champion, the first ever two-time WWA Women's World Champion, and former TKWF World Champion. I don't think she's ever held a women's tag team championship, but I mean, she is very decorated when it comes to women's championships. Valerie Clover herself, never actually holding Women's World Championship, has challenged a lot of times for a World Championship. So this could be her first ever World Championship in her debut in a new company. Now, Valerie Clover only ever holding Women's Intercontinental Championships and Women's United States Championships, Women's Tag Team Championships. She's held everything other than a Women's World title in every company she's been in. She's looking to be the first person to win, to win her first ever Women's World Championship here tonight. And Queen Ivy is here to put a stop to it. And now I'm getting word in my ears, ladies and gentlemen, that Andreas Last is being looked over after that brutal assault from Trav in the last match, if you can call it that. Wait, what? A draw? Are you kidding me? I'm also getting word that the ref is restarting the match. The general manager has restarted the match. Our general manager restarted this match, not happy with a double false finish, if you want to call it that. Championship advantage finish, we'll call it. So this match has been restarted. Our general manager, after the Trav match, wants the main event of this evening to have a definitive winner. So these women back in the ring. Ivy Fisher's been given a warning for overuse of the championship's advantage to get a draw match here. But now we are back in this ring for this restarted match. Now, these women still feeling the effects of that first match before the restart. And now they're going toe-to-toe once again to try find a definitive winner. Clover back to her feet. Now, as I was saying before the draw, Andre Salas is being checked over. And we are getting... I apologize if you hear the dog in the background. We are getting a word from our general manager over the next couple of weeks regarding the Trav situation and his malicious compliance. But Clover, big spear in the corner as we focus here on this women's world title main event. And Clover, big clothesline there. Roll up from Ivy Fisher. Goes to the cover one. Kick out at one there. Fish can't believe it. Valerie's back to her feet immediately. Queen Ivy cannot believe that Valerie kicked out at one and then immediately got up. And the smaller Queen Ivy just trying to fight her way to a victory here. I think that's why she went for the count-out victory, because she was scared of the bigger Valerie Clover. And a nice move goes to the cover one, only a one. For the third member of the Beauty Circle. And a clothesline to the second rope now. Calling for Queen Ivy to get up. Big jumping clothesline off that second rope. Now Valerie just throwing Queen Ivy around here. To the second rope once again. Double axe handle. Oh! The flipping over this hop rope into a leg drop. Oh no. The Clover slam. And that's got to be it. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2 from Queen Ivy. After the Clover slam. And the fans really getting behind this women's wrestling match here. In this main event of Blood and Thunder. Queen Ivy with the nice leg sweep there. Oh, the famous knee drops to the stomach. Oh no. No, she's not going for it. Poison Ivy. And that's got to be it. Goes to the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Clover. Very few people kick out of the Poison Ivy. And then the roll up. No, doesn't go for the cover there. What's she going for now? Gets her in the ropes. And just stretching that knee out. Misses a slap. Roll up from Clover. Roll up. 2, 3, and it's it. Valerie Clover just stole the Women's World Championship with a roll up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Beauty Circle walked into World Wrestling Affliction tonight as their debut with nothing, walking out with both the Women's World and Tag Team Championships around their waists. All 3 girls of the Beauty Circle now have championship gold. And what a way to finish this match. Queen Ivy trying cheap tactics to get a championship advantage victory,
Here is your winner,
only for the general manager to restart it
World Heavyweight
and then making Valerie Clover get the victory with a cheap roll-up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you on Sunday for another edition of World Wrestling Affliction.